But no, this guy's elbow, the backups guy, it was like I can't even begin to describe to you. This is going to go in the intro clip, by the way. I can't even describe to you how bad it was. It was just not good.
Hey, Frankie Valli, he gets the people going.
That's just too many points.
I was like, hey, Gabe, how's it going? I love your work.
Dudes on the Mall is the podcast to listen to.
Your undefeated conference. I guess we're not tied for conference league because we haven't played a conference game. Undefeated, still in the running for conference championship. UCF Knights are 2-0.
I booked my flight to Dallas already.
I already booked mine for the national.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Where's the title game this year?
Is it in Miami?
Is it Miami? I thought it was in California. I thought it was at the Rose Bowl.
I should check my flight.
We should probably, you just booked a flight.
I just booked a flight.
Oh, no, what you did is you booked 6 different flights.
Just in case.
All refundable.
All refundable. Dude spent $10,000 on flights.
Yeah.
Well, coming off of a massive win this past weekend, 68-7 against North Carolina A&T. Again, another rain delay, but we don't lose in the rain.
We don't lose in the rain.
And overall, I mean, had a good time. We saw football. We looked kind of decent. I mean, granted, got to take into account who we were playing, but not that bad.
Yeah, pretty much exactly how I wanted my Saturday to go. Good tailgate, booze, a little bit of rain, cool everybody off. Win a
Crowd
football
wasn't
game.
bad for the hour rain delay.
No, not at all, actually. I was impressed.
Just going back to, it is in Miami this year.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
See,
there
I
we go.
booked the right flight.
I do want to give you guys a little something here. So for my work, I'm actually going to be traveling to Phoenix the first week in January.
Ooh.
And it just so happens that there's a little game that happens there in Phoenix during that week that this year is a semifinal of this game.
Oh.
So there is a chance. I'm not going to say small because I will be in Phoenix. I could be at a CFP semifinal this year. So
That'd be pretty cool.
That's sick.
do the Knights want to join me?
It'd be a lot better if we joined you.
As I'm saying, do the Knights and the boys want to join me on
I'd
that?
be down for a trip to Phoenix.
I would also be down for a trip to Phoenix. Oh, wait. What day is that game?
I think it's January.
Oh, perfect. Okay, never mind.
Oh, no.
I'm getting worried about Johnny's wedding, dude.
No, that's Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Johnny's wedding Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Pop-Tarts Bowl, I know.
Sorry, Johnny.
It's going to be a shame when I'm not there.
Yeah,
At his wedding, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you boys had a good time. I unfortunately received my notice after the game that I am officially banned from the Acrisure Bounce House. I was sick. I was horrendously sick. You called me during tailgate, and even so, he called me just to tell me something. I don't remember what it was. I was just feeling that bad. And I'm just like, oh.
It was bad.
And then he's just like amping it up, like, let's go, man, let's go. And then Brandon's in the background, like, stop being soft. Alcohol kills all the germs. And even if I was bad enough to where Justin was just like, yeah,
He's not coming.
he's not coming.
I knew the second you answered the phone, you weren't coming to the game.
He did not sound good. But it was great to watch. It was great to see from the comfort of my own home. The absolute boots to asses that we put. Shout out
Built
North
ass.
Carolina A&T. I don't know if you saw what the coach said
I
after
did.
the game.
I did. It made me feel bad. I'm not going to lie. Because that was one of those
actually feel
games where you
horrible.
already feel bad, and then you hear that, and you're like, oh.
I actually feel horrible. So some things that you guys probably didn't see. I saw both of those quarterbacks' elbows turn a direction they're not supposed to turn.
we didn't see
Okay,
it.
so yeah, we didn't see like what happened to the backup quarterback, but I saw him walk out of the tunnel.
His arm was in a
he
sling.
had such a big sling; he looked like he was in a full body cast. And I
It
was like,
does.
oh,
Yeah, it's like that.
okay.
Got glass bones, paper skin. That guy. But no, this guy's elbow, the backups guy, it was like I can't even begin to describe to you. This is going to go in the intro clip, by the way. I can't even describe to you how bad it was. It was just not good. So I don't know if that had to do with wet field or what was going on there, but I do feel bad taking out some of their quarterbacks.
I didn't even know their first quarterback got hurt, bro. We were like,
it was the third down.
yeah, we were like 3 possessions into the backup quarterback when I realized that was their backup quarterback, and I was like, oh,
Well, they played 4 quarterbacks in that game.
yeah,
They did.
yeah.
So did no, we only played
No,
three.
they played.
I hope
3.
that check clears for them.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna need it.
For anyone that didn't see the quote, I want to make sure I get it right.
from the coach.
Yeah.
Something, but it was like not worth it.
It's like
they
not-
asked
yeah,
about
absolutely not
was it
worth
worth it to be on
But
the
yeah. The question was what it means for his program to be showcased on a Power 4 stage. He said, honestly, for our team, I don't think it was worth it. We got 60 plus put on us and lost 3 quarterbacks.
He's not wrong.
He's not.
I mean, that was just one of those games where you're like, at some point you feel bad. You're like, we're just belt or boots to ass, like you said. Like, it was fun. I had a good time, but
Yeah. Well, before we dive into everything here, 2 quick notes. The flags are still soaking wet from Saturday, so we have a temp flag. Line is set at a half
Gave
again.
proof through the night.
you good over there?
Sorry, I was doing some Googling. Really quick before we move on from getting paid to play this football game, how much did we pay North Carolina A&T to play this football game?
If I had to guess,
800,000.
wait. I would say 450.
Final answers? $475.
That's cheap, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like
got
we
ripped
needed to
off,
pay them
is
way
what
more.
happened.
Because I always thought it was higher for the like FCS or D2
I mean, it
schools
really
because
just depends who you're.
because didn't USF get paid like $500K to go to Florida?
Yeah.
So like you'd think a worse school you pay them more because
For them, that 450 probably covers a lot of expenses.
that's
for them.
fair. Yeah.
So they paid, literally the headline is North Carolina A&T got paid a lot of money to get injured.
Pretty much, yeah.
So school of this caliber relies on these kind of games to keep the athletic program afloat. UCF paid North Carolina A&T approximately $475,000 to schedule this early season matchup and covered its travel, including the band. Was the band there?
No,
I
their
did
band was
not see their
there.
band. If they had a band, they had the world's smallest band.
And the band was not there.
There was a guy with just a triangle on the from Greensboro to Orlando. So they paid for all the travel and they paid for them to show up and yeah.
Still probably not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Other thing of note, I am no longer allowed to have a chair until I figure some things out with my picks. So until then, I'm sitting on
For
a
those listening,
step
he's
ladder.
he's sitting on a ladder.
This is not comfortable at all. This is street metal.
He's gonna be sitting on this ledge up here by next week.
Until what are we doing? Like until you're above 500 or until you have a winning week?
I just need a good week.
Okay,
Yeah,
winning week.
I think that's valid. I don't want to put your ass through that. Multiple weeks in a row.
Quick game recap.
He's gonna stand up before the podcast is over and
might
just start
start
pacing.
If you see me get up and start shaking, it's because my butt fell asleep.
He's gonna leave his mic on the ladder here, and then you're just gonna hear him get really quiet, and then really loud, and then really
Oh my
quiet.
God. Anybody watching on YouTube is about to have a show.
Epilepsy warning.
Here, I'll quick stand for the seat.
There you
We're
go.
looking, yeah, not
you go.
comfy. Okay, so game was had. UCF, we won in every category except for total plays, which, 560 yards for UCF, 200 for A&T. We averaged 10 yards per play. Kind of crazy. Threw for 204, ran for 356. Again, we might run for more than we throw this year.
We're Navy, I guess.
Fun fact: how many passing touchdowns did we have on Saturday?
Only one, right? No, two.
No, we had 2. Wait.
Maybe 0.
0?
It might have been 0.
The
Now that
correct
I think
answer
about
is
it.
0.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
what I thought. Yeah,
7 rushing touchdowns.
that's right.
crazy.
Because Taven ran that one in himself.
Yeah.
And then Jaden Nixon was a dog.
I was thinking it was the deep post to who was it? Was it Thomas?
That
With
wasn't a
the
tutty,
diving
though.
catch, but he was on the one.
Yeah,
he was on the one. He
Yeah,
was on
7
the
rushing touchdowns, kickoff return for touchdown, fumble recovery in end zone for touchdown.
Yep.
And hot take has already hit
Bang.
in week 2.
Catch.
Cash in.
Cash it.
Special teams touchdown on the season. First
Nice
one
to
since
see one go in.
2017.
They didn't even have to snap the ball for this to happen.
No.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Other things of note.
Wait, before you move on from that, crazy thing is Brandon called it.
I did say
It
that.
was
called
right
it.
before
Yeah.
the kickoff. He was like,
Oh.
special teams touchdown right here.
Nice. When was the last time we had a kickoff return for a touchdown?
2017. Mike Hughes.
That was the last special teams touchdown we've had.
That was the last one we've had?
Yeah.
You're joking.
That's why we've been taking it. No, swear.
It's
That
been
long.
Yeah, swear.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's crazy.
5 of 5 in the red zone.
Look at us.
Didn't have to pee. Look at that.
Yeah. Third down, 5 of 11.
Yeah, whatever.
Fourth down, we were 2 of 2. Still can clean up the penalties. We had 6 for 55.
Unnecessary penalties.
I don't even remember most of the penalties.
They were mostly insignificant. It was nothing.
Yeah, they had
there was nothing
They're
like
holding probably,
last
or
week.
like-
Yeah, there was nothing crazy.
All
There was
right.
nothing that was like drive killers.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, obviously, yeah.
I think a couple things to highlight real quick. Again, Taven throwing the ball when it's still wet out there. It was raining. He was 12 of 21 for 189, rushing touchdown. This is the impressive area. Jaden Nixon, 4 carries for 156 yards.
Dog.
Followed it up. Ja'Curry Brown, who didn't even play a half of football, 5 carries for 106 yards. He also had 2 touchdowns. Long of 60. Nixon's long was 87. Miles with the load of the work on the day with 8 carries for 35. Stacey Gage got in the end zone. And again, like we discussed last week, still I believe no number 1 receiver. Thomas 3 catches. Black 3 catches. Wade and Charles 3 catches. Democrat, I don't know who that is.
No idea.
He had 2.
I remember his name getting called, but no clue.
Kyle and Fox got in with 1. Wadsworth got in with 1. So again,
Spreading the ball around.
the ball around, and 2 of 2 on field goals.
Love that. Look at us go. What was I going to say? Yeah, I got to be honest with you, Josh, here for a second. Brandon knows this. I barked on Saturday.
He did.
I barked on Saturday. Did you bark for Jaden?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
After his second one, I started barking.
Granted, my barks were like, freaking sick
I
as
just
hell.
needed you to know that because you weren't there, and we agreed.
I think I
that we
texted
had,
that, didn't I?
Did you? I don't know. All I know is we agreed. You know, we wouldn't bark until that deserved a bark.
He's still not a dog, though.
Yeah.
He's still got her in the title of dog.
TBD.
I had too much Mucinex. I texted in all caps, extend Grinch. I've seen enough. Oh, man.
hilarious.
Wait, hold on. I did. Jaden Nixon might get some barks from me in all caps.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he did already for
he
me.
did, he
so
did. Also, dude's elbow was bent backwards. I don't remember texting any of this.
Yeah, you were keeping us
Dude's
updated.
elbow was bent backwards when he landed.
talking about the
And then I
backup.
said, can somebody stop the damn match?
Stop the count.
Somebody stop the damn match.
What game notes do we have?
Yeah, not a lot.
It was a very exciting game.
Yeah, I have like 10 notes, so I'm just going to go down the line in a row. This one says stadium rather full minus the student section. We touched on that already. Holy throw and catch Taven to Thomas. I mean, that was talked about that just a second ago. Defense in all caps. Extend Alex Grinch. I've seen enough. I'm pretty sure that was after the fumble recovery touchdown. I was also a little intoxicated for all these notes, if you can't tell. This one just says Taven has mojo, bro. He needs to run it.
No, there's been several times
But-
where he I think he doesn't want to take a hit, but he's able to. He's like he runs to be a Baker. He's not fast, but he can move.
Well, I think yes, I completely agree with that. I think in this instance, I was talking about there's no way he's not the QB1 going forward.
Yeah.
I think is what I was talking about, like run the offense.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree with you. Like he's not as quick as maybe Cam or Ja'Carri, but like he has a better arm. I think he has better decision making in the pocket, and he can run when he needs to, like Baker. So yeah. Let's see. Team's clicking right now, obviously, and then. This one's in all caps, mama. There goes that man. That's probably when I started barking for Jaden. Well, we'll talk about Jaden for a second. I last week, we talked a lot about how Miles is a star and he's athletic and whatever, but like Jaden needs to get a little bit of this work going forward. After seeing what he did, like the first touchdown run was incredible. The second touchdown run where he just beat everyone to the corner. I mean, he was just. Like that's just speed. You can't teach speed. That was pure speed and the better run in my opinion because he had nothing there and just beat everybody to the corner and was off to the races for 70 some odd, whatever it was.
87.
87. That was the second one. Was 87?
His long was 87.
Yeah, I don't know which one that was. Whatever.
The kickoff was like 95, so
96,
that didn't count it. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, like he absolutely earned a role, like a factor role in the offense going forward. So
Absolutely. ESPN Plus kept plugging their podcast that they have. Miles
My mom
Montgomery.
said that.
So Miles
Oh,
Montgomery
really?
and
Nice.
Jaden Nixon have a weekly podcast. You could definitely tell that this was Miles Montgomery's idea, and he's super excited. And Jaden was just like, "All right, yeah, I'll do it." But they were plugging it, and like there was one instance where they went to the sideline, and the cameraman was just this is after I think the 87.
Yeah.
Just goes up to them and Miles comes over and he's like, yo, they're talking about us up there. So then they start plugging it like, yo, listen to the pod or whatever on the sideline while they're whooping ass. So I was like, that was kind of funny. But they actually showed a clip of it on the broadcast. It actually seemed pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a listen this week.
Have you listened to it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's actually really good, dude. Like I listened to the first 3 up until the Rubelt one, and then I listened to the one with KZ, and they're funny. Like, and then,
It's good, man. It seemed like a good pod.
yeah. What else we got on here? Just holy shit, we missed an extra point.
We did doink one.
That was horrible. That was really bad.
Kicking might not be back, even though he went 2 for 2. At one point in the game, I don't know if you saw this on the broadcast or if they were talking about it, but
The wind was swirling.
the wind was swirling. No, Taven got tackled. I don't know if it was a sack or what, but he got up and he was shaking his arm for like 2 drives.
A lot.
Yeah,
he was shaking his arm.
Yeah, so hopefully he's okay. We have a bye week, so
yeah,
just
he'll have time to rest it. They said it was off of one of the play. It was off of something. I don't. It was he got hit. So he got hit helmet straight to the elbow.
Okay,
so that was
hopefully
one
it
of the
just a stinger, but either way, non-throwing arm. It didn't look like if it was a serious injury, obviously he would have been out, but he was shaking it out for like the rest of the game until he got benched. So,
yep.
What else? That's about all I have. This one. My last note just says, "Good Lord, how many quarterbacks does A&T have on the roster?" Anyway, so yeah, all around, fantastic game. It's just like I said earlier, just one of those games where, you kind of start to feel sorry for the other team, and you're like, all right, they just need to call this game, like running clock, whatever. But it's exactly what we needed. I said on the podcast last week, we needed to win by at least 4 touchdowns. We did that by plenty. And yeah, it was a good confidence booster going into the bye week and time to prepare for UNC. So
now here's a question. Here's the $1 million question for
Yep.
everyone. Is this the wrong time to have the bye week?
when would you rather have it, like before?
I'd rather have it
Baylor?
before K-State.
Well, I'm just saying, that's what I'm thinking is because we have all this momentum now. We just laid an ass whooping to a team that we were supposed to lay an ass whooping to.
Yeah.
Is it better to keep this momentum going, have UNC this week, then have the bye week, or sit on this for a whole week and then try to come back and beat UNC on Saturday at 3:30 on Fox?
I think it's better to have the bye week now, only because we've gotten 2 of our non-conference quote unquote, like obviously Jacksonville State, not a cupcake, but like easy games out of the way, and we have film on ourselves to watch and see what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right, what's working, what isn't. So I think that now, like, going into our best out of conference game and then the conference schedule is the time to like almost have like a mini fall camp and like reconvene a little bit and figure it out before you get into the tougher schedule. But I can see an argument for like playing UNC and then stopping before you get into conference play. So
UNC plays this week. They have Richmond. So
the old Richmond Spiders.
Yeah.
the old Richmond Spiders.
They got some stuff to figure out too. So honestly, for them, we'll see. Like we have the extra week to prepare. They have to focus on another game first, so maybe it gives us a little slight advantage too.
Yeah.
So I think that it's too early to tell. I think under the Frost regime, I think we need a little bit more data to see what would work best for us. But for now, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Well,
I agree.
Scott Frost on a 15-game winning streak at UCF currently.
Isn't that
Look at him
crazy?
go. I think I said it when we were walking back to the garage. I forget the exact stat, but I think it's like if we start 4-0, he'll already have a longer win streak than he did his entire tenure in Nebraska.
That's crazy.
Just sad.
Yeah, that's bad.
One other thing I do want to comment on the game before we move on. I thought game production kind of had it figured out this past weekend. Josh, they did.
The fireworks were better. No errant fireworks.
No
I'll say
errant
that.
fireworks.
Thank God.
They did the Bounce House After Dark Tower of Terror video at the start of the second half. You remember that from last year?
Oh,
Dude,
that's the best.
I got
it
so
was so
excited.
good. No, it was
That's
good.
the best. I love that video.
If anyone has like the recording of that video, I need it.
No, it's fantastic. But okay. But that's the content team. That's not the game day ops team.
No,
you know what I mean? The content team has never been the problem. They're always
game
awesome.
day production or like this. Because
I disagree with that.
Well,
They
at
got-
my job, they're the same thing.
Okay. I mean, yes, like they might more or less be the same people, but like the content's always been there. It's the errant fireworks
Yes.
and the concessions and the sound quality of the jumbotron, not
It was still kinda
what the
quiet.
videos are.
They did do
Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
But it's a new song.
But it's a new song.
Oh,
So I learned it for nothing.
wow!
I
They
will
did
say
that- they
though,
did that for
was
you.
it Wonderwall or was it Brightside, Mr. Brightside?
it went to Brightside.
Brightside. Okay.
Yeah. But the transition was like good.
It was good.
Cool.
It was.
I can tell you, can confirm that I did not miss any of the pregame because they live streamed the pregame on Twitter.
Really?
Really?
Before every, so I got to see the Pegasus come out, and I got to see Zombie Nation. They play the video at full volume, so
Nice.
I cranked it as loud as I could, and it was fantastic.
No band on the field.
No band on the field. They were all in the stands. Because poor marching knights, man. They're not gonna.
I can't wait till we see them on the
Not
field.
gonna have a single game on the field. That's gonna be sad. But yeah, from a production standpoint, in house, ESPN Plus got to go.
Yeah. Tough.
I mean, it gets the job done. You're watching the game, but replays, graphics, things like that, you could tell that this was, had to be a student team or something. Like it just wasn't the best.
Yeah.
So much rather would have been there, but I'd also much rather like living. So because I felt like that.
They did also do the fourth quarter video, and I do like that. I think we've finally figured out that even though Frankie Valli has been replaced, that the fourth quarter intro song is the Knights.
Yeah.
And the transition from the fourth quarter video into that, I think, is very good also.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they stopped forcing random old songs to sing and just went with the Knights.
Well, it worked.
It's always been. That's like one of those. You had a straight flush on the table, and then you realized and you threw all your chips in finally. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they.
What was the one table game we were playing on the ship? Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
So when you have to play it, you either play it pre-flop or you play it on the flop or on the turn or on the river. But the more cards get shown, you can only bet less.
Right.
So
Pretty much what they did.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that they got it all figured out now. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers
Maybe not.
crossed. We got it. Yeah.
Due to the week,
Yeah. Let's
Before we
get
get to due to the week, though, I got a little bone to pick with our community here.
our community.
Our community, the
Like-
UCF community.
Oh, okay.
This goes into Josh's rant of the week. For all of you idiots who decided it was a great idea to cheer the South Florida Bulls
Hey, look at me.
at Burger U, and around the world, if you were going crazy for the South Florida Bulls, you're dead to me. That's ridiculous.
No, that's bad.
So there's a whole video. So there was a tweet that went out
This
there.
was at Burger U on campus.
Yes, on
That's
campus.
crazy.
you didn't see this?
Where
I didn't see this.
when they kicked the game-winning field goal, almost all of Burger U, everybody dressed in the black and gold, you're on the freaking UCF campus, was cheering for USF. Now
hate
this
that.
is the only way that you could spin it to where you could play devil's advocate is that okay, we don't care about little brother USF anymore. We're just happy that Florida lost because they're not relevant. I say no.
No,
Screw
yeah.
that. South Florida has been our rival for forever. They suck. We hate them. Horns down forever. And if you don't live by that, you're not a true UCF fan. So for that, I say
agree with that.
you're dead to me.
No, I agree with that. And I was having the same conversation with Brandon.
I gotta get mine.
Huh?
I gotta get mine. Hold on.
Go ahead.
So
Did you have money on the game?
No, he
That's
did not.
different. Oh, okay.
He had the over.
I did have the over.
I also had
did
the,
too.
I also had the over. They failed us all. But whatever.
One, I think it's hilarious to see Florida fans miserable.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious to see them both miserable.
Yes,
but that
but-
doesn't mean I'm going to root for USF.
I'm not. So this is my thing. I wasn't rooting for them because I think this is what happens. They're all going to cannibalize each other. Florida is now going to go into a downward spiral, and they're going to play LSU and A&M and Georgia and Tennessee and whoever else it was. It's like 5 in a row in the top 10 or 15, whatever. They're going to lose probably 4 of those 5. USF is now going to go on their high down to Miami. They play at Miami this week. I expect
On the CW,
Miami,
by the way.
I expect Miami to beat them. So then now they're going to get knocked back down. And then we're just going to have to live in a world right now where we have to accept that FSU and Miami are kind of good.
I mean, I hear you, but I think that you're flawed in your thinking of it because you were saying it's best case scenario for USF to win that game to knock, Florida out and USF will trip up. But USF has a way higher probability of making the playoff than Florida does just because Florida's schedule is an SEC schedule and USF's is not.
I still think they'll trip up at some point.
But it doesn't matter. That USF team with a win at Florida can still make the playoff with one loss.
Yeah, they could.
So, I think that they're so much better off to make the playoff than Florida is now. And I will actually lose it.
I would
if
much
they make
rather.
the playoff.
I would much rather see the Gators in the playoffs.
That's
than
what I'm
the Bowl.
saying. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? But
So-
USF in the playoff, I might, end it.
No, so you get a pass this time. But
We'll revisit this in like 4 or 5 weeks and see what's going on.
Listen,
If South Florida's-
I honestly,
yeah.
I think they need to lose 2 games to not make the playoff now.
I would agree with
At
you.
Miami and then one more somewhere along.
I
the
would
line.
agree if they lose at Miami and they win out, they're in.
They're in the playoff,
Hey.
100%.
They're in.
We all picked Tulane to win the American. Tulane's just got to do what they got to do.
Yeah,
Tulane looks good.
they almost threw last week.
Yeah, they almost did.
Anyways.
It's a tough sitch, but anyway, this is mainly pointed towards those who decided to
Cheer.
throw their arms
Yeah.
up in celebration, like UCF just won, but no, it was USF just won, especially on campus.
Yeah,
like, what are
that's
you
pretty wild.
what are you doing,
That's
man? That's
crazy.
just crazy. So anyway, rant over. But I saw that as I was dying on the couch and looking at my phone, I was like, these idiots.
Yeah, I did not
These
see that, but that would have pissed me off. All right, dude of the week.
Yeah, who
Dude
won
of
this
the
past
week.
week? Not me.
I think I did.
It was Justin
with
again,
the
I believe.
tuba fighter. I'm on a heater.
The tuba fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't the guy who killed
that
himself?
just
Yeah.
clocked the other fan. So I have a couple of honorable mentions. We'll get to them later. And I thought that one of them was going to be my dude of the week until I was scrolling through Twitter on the way over here, and I saw like one of the funnier things that I've ever seen. I was stuck in traffic on 436, and so I was just scrolling my phone. It was like a standstill.
This is your Florida
And-
drivers here.
Yeah, of course. So my dude of the week is going to be this guy. I don't even know what to call it. Don't have a name for it. I'll come up with it eventually. But did you see what happened during the national anthem at the Jets-Steelers game?
Oh my God!
Dude.
Yeah.
What happened?
So
Oh,
they
wait.
had a 100-yard American flag that covered the whole field. Somehow this dude got stuck in the middle of the flag and was crawling off the flag while everybody was holding it up.
I did not see it.
I've never. How do you? It's a 100-yard flag. How do you get stuck in the middle of it? That makes no. Like the only way that could have happened is they all started at midfield and started pulling, and he got caught in the middle and was just tumbling until everybody stopped pulling the flag.
Why didn't he crawl under it?
Well, you can't. Once you're on top, you can't get under it.
You can't get under unless you get to one of the
solid.
edges.
Yeah, but
And then everybody's holding it up, so it's like a big
Yeah,
trampoline.
but what you're saying is when he's getting dragged, why did he go over instead of under?
yeah.
Well, because
I would much rather
it was
be
going
over.
out, and he was like tumbling in the middle. I think by then it's a lost cause, you know. I don't know. I didn't
Wherever
see
the flag
I didn't
takes you,
see
then
how
you
it
just gotta-
happened. I just see him crawling off. Honestly, though, props to him for not standing up on it. I think that's the right move.
No,
I think the
that
right
is-
move.
no, you can't
I think
stand
the
up
right
and
move
walk
is
on
to
the
crawl
flag,
on
yeah.
all fours and not like get up. Because if your feet and your shoes are touching the flag, that's a little more disrespectful. This is like an honest mistake. But either way, it's hilarious.
This just unlocked a new fear for me at work. I've never done this one before.
Stuck on the flag.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
I'll come up with a better name for it, but yeah, my dude of the week's gonna be that guy.
Nice.
I think Justin just won again.
I think Justin won
Man, I
again.
thought I had a good one.
Go for it, Brandon. You got next.
All right. Mine comes to you from Jacksonville. Earlier this week, young 5-year-old William was hanging out at his parents' house. Decided that he was a little hungry, so he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Chick-fil-A.
I saw this.
So this little 5-year-old boy got out of his house, walked over to Chick-fil-A.
How far?
I believe it was a little. It said
It's
in
like,
the article.
it's like a little over a mile.
I think it was a
right?
little over a mile.
That's crazy. 5?
5 years
Yeah,
old.
5 years old. Went in, got his meal, was sitting in the booth all by himself. Jacksonville or Florida, whoever FHP shows up. Hey, kid, where's your parents? Oh, they're at home. Well, how did you get here? I walked. I just wanted some Chick-fil-A. So the kid broke out of the parents' house. The parents had no idea that the kid was missing.
Oh, God.
And
That's scary, man.
the police took him back to the parents' house. Parents are not facing charges. Apparently, the kid's just really smart and knew how to get out of the house. Made it back safe, full belly, and they actually, I believe, went back to Chick-fil-A later in the week, and the police came with them and had a meal.
Nice.
Nice.
I have
My dude of the week's the 5-year-old for taking it upon himself to go get some
So,
Chick-fil-A.
so the kid was not only smart enough to, figure out a way out of his house, but he was also smart enough to bring the right amount of money to make sure he had enough for food
and
at
they
Chick-fil-A.
have a picture of him. He's sipping on a juice box at the table right there.
That's
That's awesome.
My question is, how did he pay for the meal? Did he have money on him, or?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he
Yeah.
probably like found a 20 somewhere. and
He's
just,
like, oh, I'm gonna go
cook
get some
it.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude of the week.
That's a dude.
Dude, honestly,
Guys going places.
honestly, yeah, props to that
Guys
kid.
going places.
think about just the intelligence that you have to just go to leave your house, to go to order your meal, pay for it, get your meal, and eat it in a booth, and all of a sudden you're getting greeted by cops. That's crazy.
I don't think when I was 5 years old I had the cognitive ability to be like, I really want Chick-fil-A right now. You know,
My parents were ordering for me until I was.
That's
12.
what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah. If I want a Chick-fil-A, I go ask my parents. Not, hey, I'm gonna go walk. Oh, it's only a mile from me. Come on, let's go. I got a mile from me.
we got a mini coup in the making, bro.
Just gotta go take a walk. Shout out, Coop. All right, my dude of the week is a little wholesome this week. Brandon actually sent this a little bit earlier on in the chat, but my dude of the week is going to be what's his name? Oh, what is his name? Let me go back and look. Here it is. My dude of the week is a man by the name of Kent Broussard. He is a freshman at Louisiana State University. LSU freshman who is 66 years old.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
The only reason he enrolled at LSU was so that he could be in the band. So there's
That's awesome.
Mr. Kent
Does he play the
Broussard.
tuba?
He plays the, was it the tuba? I think it is the tuba.
That's awesome. Do you think he knows the words to neck?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I love about all the comments on here. Is like, dude, play neck. No, I just thought it was awesome. I guess he retired not too long ago, and he's just like, I've always wanted to play in a Tiger band. So he played in a Tiger band. So he enrolled. I don't know what he's taking. I don't know what courses he's taking. He's probably 66 years old, absolutely bewildered at some of the stuff they teach. Different time and age for him. But dude of the week, Kent Broussard, tuba player for
Love that.
LSU. Honorable mention, and I was debating taking this guy. Honorable mention is the promotional kicker at the Mizzou game.
Oh, that was my honorable mention.
Yeah, who is an amputee, doesn't have a right leg. I don't know if you knew that. Was given the opportunity, was it like 25K? I think it was, to win 25K if he kicked a like 20 or 30-yard field goal, whatever it was. Instead of kicking the field goal, what he did is he took the ball, he kicked it towards the Kansas sideline, lifted up his shirt, and it said FKU on his shirt.
Nice.
On the field. So instead of taking his chances to win 25K, he just made a statement to the
Love
Kansas
that.
sideline. So I was debating going back and forth, and I was like, I'm going to go wholesome this week.
Love that, yeah. I have a couple of honorable mentions. I'll rip them real quick. The first one was just funny. The Portland Pickles social media admin. Did you see this?
These guys are hilarious.
This was the day that Stream East was going viral because they got banned or whatever, finally got put to an end to, whatever you want to call it. But they tweeted, "Stream East is gone. Please remain calm. Only options left really suck. That's okay though. Sports will survive. Until then, Walker Stadium. Real tickets, real hot dogs. Get yours today. End of an era." And they spaced it out so that every single first letter of the tweet spells out Sports Surge, which is the other streaming one that everybody uses. So I thought that was funny. And then my other honorable mentions are pretty much everybody on the mall yesterday during the rain, or Saturday during the rain. We had slip and sliders. We had a dude suplexing his table multiple times.
That's...
Yeah, took a couple
The
pictures
swim
of that
team
guy.
was doing laps at the other end.
No, but that's awesome. Everybody walking with their tents as umbrellas. Just, good time. Everybody was making the most of, of the weather out there.
My shout out, honorable mention, Tim. When we were walking back to the garage, the flagpole fell out of the wagon, and we were carrying the tent as our cover. And he said, "You know what? I got it." He went and got soaking wet to get that flagpole and walked back. Honorable mention,
real
of the
one.
week. And then also Idaho football for being the Taters this past week.
Oh, yeah, that was sick. Yeah.
Nice.
What's their actual mascot? The Vandals or
Vandals.
something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fighting Taters is so badass. They should change that.
Also honorable dude of the week, Matt Prater, for just always being an ice cold dog. This is a stat that kind of startled me today, though. Fun fact: Matt Prater played at UCF when UCF was a member of the MAC.
Oh yeah.
We've gone from the MAC to the Big 12 in under 15 years.
Did you see the picture of him and Josh Allen getting interviewed after the game
Yeah,
last night?
I saw that.
Somebody quote tweeted it. Was like, "This is live looking at a dad holding their son's game ball while he gets interviewed." He looked old.
Yeah, he was really,
old.
really bad.
right.
And then, wait, one more honorable mention for dude of the week, and this will segue greatly into the picks. Mike, I can't believe it. I can't believe the unanimous dudes rule.
I know.
Did it again.
I know. What a throw. An all-time throw.
Absolutely.
Also,
Terrible.
hold on.
Lane Kiffin.
This podcast is now a Kentucky hate podcast because they didn't need to kick the field goal.
No, they
there.
didn't.
They were
just
down
failed.
10. Who's kicking a field goal with 30 seconds left down 10? You might as well
No,
score.
it's
like,
ridiculous.
No.
Just score because you're going to need a touchdown anyway.
This is a Kentucky
Ridiculous,
hate
man.
podcast.
And then Lane Kiffin acknowledged it at the end of this his interview. He's like, "Yeah, I feel bad for some of the gamblers out there."
Good. You should.
Oh, jeez. All right, Brandon.
time
It's,
for picks.
it's your favorite
All right.
time.
No, I hate it here.
You want to get it out of the way or you want me to go?
Just let me get it out of the way.
Okay.
All right.
Band-Aid off.
Do I get my record first or just say what happened? They're both terrible.
Floor's yours,
I
dude.
mean,
All right. We're gonna run through the winner real quick.
The winner.
Missouri, Kansas over. Whew.
Yeah.
Hey.
Whew.
Good one.
Hey, I did it.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
We're
Good pick. Not so
so
fast.
Not so fast, midget.
Yeah, little guy. What's the matter?
We're gonna hit the losers really fast. There's a lot of them. Maryland minus 16.5 didn't cover. Indiana, Kennesaw State under 50.5. Indiana will sit over themselves, I believe. Kentucky, Ole Miss, bad beat. West Virginia lost outright to Ohio. South Florida offense didn't get going. Tulane did not cover South Alabama, and BYU and Stanford did not hit the over. 1-7, 3-14 on the season. Next up, please.
Hey, how about those Ohio Bobcats, though, beating up on West Virginia?
Parker
Navarro.
Look at him go.
Look at that guy.
All right. So I had a much better week than Brandon. I went 6-3. Brings my season total to 11-10. We are above 500.
Must be nice.
Let's do it. We'll knock out the losers real quick. Two duplicates with Brandon. Ole Miss minus 9.5. Talked about that already. West Virginia minus 2.5. Lost outright to Ohio, as Josh was saying. And then a bad beat in Tulane, South Alabama minus 10 for Tulane. They were up like 14 or 20 some odd with 5 minutes left and like almost lost the game. So bad beat there, but we'll go to the winners. We got 6 of them this week. Kansas, Mizzou over 50.5. Mississippi State +7 with the outright win. Shout out Brandon's mom, my too many points of the week. And she texted and said that.
She did.
USC minus 27.5 against Georgia Southern. Boston College +3.5 against Michigan State. Honestly, should have won that game outright. Lost in double OT. Michigan, Oklahoma under 46.5. And then BYU minus 18.5 against Stanford.
What a great card. I'm just looking at our picture here. And it's just
Lot of red.
Brandon's so funny. Well, I had a little bit of a, we'll call it an okay week. I went 3-4. Perfect parlay died. It's just so we don't have to bring that up.
It's my favorite text I get every week.
But I don't even type out perfect parlay anymore. I just say PP. So the PP is dead. Let's talk some losers here. Liberty -6. Dead to me. Ole Miss -9.5. The dudes are cursed. The Bulls in Florida over 54.5. No offense there. BYU Stanford over 47.5. I thought that line was going to be too small. You good there, bud? Standing in
Sorry,
I'm
Brandon
hurting.
stood up and I started laughing.
I was asking Brandon if he's good.
He just looks at me and goes, "Whew."
Hey, how about, so let's get to our winners. How about those San Jose State?
How about 'em?
How about that? Even though Arch kind of picked it up there at the little bit, but they covered, so it doesn't matter. Death, taxes, Iowa under 41.5. I was sweating there for a little bit, but they slowed way down.
Didn't they
in
score
the second half.
29?
Through it was like 13-13.
It was 13-16.
Oh, because you were sweating it was going to go to OT.
Well, no, it was 13-13 in like the half or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. I was
sweating at
like,
halftime.
wasn't the total like 29?
No. I was sweating at halftime. After
Okay.
that,
Yeah, we
I
were
took
chilling,
a
yeah.
big deep breath. And then the Army Black Knights plus 15.5 against Kansas State. Is Kansas State?
Go.
Are they
the
frauds?
outright winners? Remember when we clowned you for taking
Yeah.
that last week?
You're talking about the Army here. Come on, guys.
They lost to Tarleton.
Kansas State might be frauds. I think they're officially on fraud alert, and we will confirm that in Manhattan, Kansas
We
on
might know
September
if they're Dookie
26th.
trash.
They might be Dookie trash.
Trash. So, what I say, 3-4 week, and then my record was something awful. I was 7-11, I think, or 7-12.
12.
Sounds
Seven
good
and
to
12.
me.
Yeah.
7-12. Not horrible, not
good to me.
Brandon, but It is what it is.
I did the math earlier. If you did the exact opposite of what Brandon has taken all year, you'd be up 10.7 units on the season.
That's crazy.
through 2 weeks.
That's pretty impressive. I think I know ball.
I'm changing
He's
the
literally 50-50, and he is making. I mean, it's not obviously, but like.
No, it's literally 50-50. You pick one side or the other.
I mean,
It's
yeah, but
50-50.
but the odds of like Vegas calculating it makes
Yes.
it not 50-50. But yes, like, hypothetically, if you look at it, one of them is gonna hit.
I'm changing the title of this podcast to Fade Brandon.
Well, who wants to do their picks first this week?
I'll go first this week, so we can switch it up. Let's see. I have 8 plays this week. I didn't love the slate, so I was kind of reaching for some plays. And
Do we think we have one? All three of us? Do we?
I don't know. Well, let's find out.
You'll find out.
I think we might on this first play right here, so I'm going to rip it real quick because we were just talking about them. Kansas State is dookie trash, and they're going on the road to Arizona this week. This line does not make sense to me. I'm going to take Arizona -1.5.
Shit.
I knew it. I'm like, that line just doesn't make sense, and I know these guys are going to be on it.
I also got it.
I also have it.
Here we go. Mike will be riding Kansas State +1.5 this week.
There's no way a good conscience that you can write this.
We're about to find. I'm putting all my cards on the table. They're dookie trash. So, anyways, all right.
We just woke a sleeping giant.
We did.
Kansas State's going to win the Natty now.
Kansas State's going all the way. It's going to be USF and Kansas State in the Natty.
Oh no. All right. Moving on. My next play is going to be Oregon -27.5 at Northwestern.
Good pick.
Thank you,
Good pick.
Brandon.
I also have it.
Oh no! No! Wait, this is bad.
It's only bad because I have it.
This is not good. Well, it's bad. 'cause
It
all
might
three
be
of us
Brandon,
have it.
honestly. If we're thinking about this,
That's a good point. It might be Brandon.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
We'll see. Anyways,
We'll see.
Northwestern lost.
I have a feeling I have Justin's next pick too. I'm just going to throw it out
Have you
there
seen
now.
it? Okay.
I haven't seen one
this
yet.
one. Okay. All right. So Oregon -27.5 at Northwestern. This one is going to be my too many points of the week, and I'm not going to be fooled by the output they put on the field last week, whatever you want to call it, score they put on the field. I'm taking Wisconsin +20.5 at Alabama. I think that Wisconsin is going to slow the game down.
I don't have it.
I don't have it either.
You don't have it either. I think Wisconsin is going to slow the game down. I think they're going to make it a real defensive battle, and I think 20.5 is a lot of points there.
I had Bama and I deleted it.
Yeah, I mean, Bama could probably win this game by like 30 if they've like figured it out and whatever. But I'm just banking on Wisconsin slowing the game down a lot. So, moving on to the Pitt West Virginia game, I'm going to take Pitt 4.5. I got in super early on this line.
You got him at 4.5?
Yeah, I got him at 4.5. I did it on Saturday night. I was like looking before I went to bed. Yeah, because they're up to 6.5 now. So, got a good line there with Pitt at -4.5 at West Virginia.
Do you have him, Brandon?
I have a play in that game, but not that one.
Nice. You have the
Okay.
over.
No.
Oh, he's got the under. Oh no!
Brandon?
Oh no. Okay. I love that for us, Josh. Moving on. Tennessee +7 hosting Georgia.
Oh, you have
yeah.
7?
+7.
Ooh,
Yeah. What do you have?
3.5
+3.5. When the heck did you take that?
today.
Whoa. I don't know when I took this,
I
but
don't
I have
have either. I
Tennessee
have the over.
+7.
I have the over.
Okay. I don't know.
don't have Tennessee, but
Okay, yeah, this must have been like Saturday or something, but yeah, they opened at +7, and
Wow.
I'm like, Georgia going to Neyland and a touchdown favorite. I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me, so I'll take Tennessee on the points there. Moving on, I'm going to ride with the hot hand, Texas Tech -21.5, hosting Oregon State, who is dookie trash. And then I have 2 over-unders. I have over 49.5 in Texas A&M and Notre Dame. That line seems pretty low, and I'm going to hop on death taxes and the Iowa under 43.5, hosting the Minutemen
Good
of
pick.
UMass. Thank
I'm
you.
on it too.
Oh, no!
Should I delete it for the sake of the team? I'll do it.
No, it's
No,
not.
Okay.
No. That's 3 that we're all on? Yeah. We got to see if this curse is real.
If
all three
if all
lose?
3 lose, that's a problem.
All right. Well, you want me to go next?
Go ahead.
All right. So 7 picks here, and then everyone's favorite. What did Spotify call it? The everyone like the something perfect parlay.
Oh, here, I'll look it up while
Yeah,
you.
look it up. So We'll address it when we get to there. So a couple duplicates here. I do have Arizona -1.5 against Kansas State. The line just makes absolutely 0 sense. I'm on Oregon -27.5 against Northwestern. I am also on the Iowa under, Death Texas Iowa under. I am on, so for the Georgia-Tennessee game, I'm actually on over 49.5. I think that line's a little bit low. I'm kind of towing a line here. I'm just kind of seeing if what happens here. Honestly, I don't care if I lose that pick. I just want to see kind of what Georgia and Tennessee have to offer. But a couple of other things. I have a too many points of the week, and I think it's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm going to ride with them. Give me the Ohio Bobcats +32.5 against Ohio State.
I like that. I thought about it.
That after beating West Virginia last week, they're hot.
Yeah.
They're hot right now. So I think 2 touchdown loss, 3 touchdown loss. Who cares? 4 touchdowns. They can lose by 4 touchdowns.
Trust in Parker Navarro, bro.
Parker Navarro will lead them to greatness. So that's one take that I've got. I've got Houston -5.5 against Colorado, just because I visited Houston's beautiful city in this past week. And thanks for getting me sick, guys. But I'm just kidding. I was sick before then, I'm pretty sure. But Houston -5.5 against Colorado. I think Colorado's a bunch of frauds. I don't like this pick. I don't like it at all, but just based off of what I've seen, I thought it was necessary to take this pick. Don't like it, but I'm going to do it. USF Bulls, Miami Hurricanes.
No.
Under
Oh, okay. That's fine.
54.5. The reason I don't like it is because now that I took the under, the over's going to hit,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, that's fine.
So under 54.5 in the Bulls and Miami game. I think that line's a little high, especially after
Yeah.
what we saw with
This
Florida.
was yet again another week where I had to fight demons to not take USF
I
spread
know.
because I can't.
You don't gotta
I can't
worry
do
about
that.
me taking
Also, Spotify called it the ultimate perfect parlay.
The ultimate perfect parlay. What a great name. So, anyway, speaking of perfect parlays, we've got one this week. 4 legs. One duplicate leg that I do have in the perfect parlay is Pitt, now -4.5, which is a great line. So I've got Pitt -4.5, LSU -9.5 against Florida. I think Florida's just going to absolutely implode.
I like that.
And especially they're playing in Baton Rouge. There's
Death
no
Valley,
way.
the real Death Valley.
There's no way that they do that. Give me Vandy +5.5 against South
Love
Carolina. Give me Vandy. I disrespected them 2 weeks ago. I took them last week out of respect. They beat the crap out of
told you.
whoever they were playing. Now I'm going to take them +5.5 against South Carolina. And these next guys are on thin ice. They're
Oh,
on
no.
thin ice. Give me Ole Miss -8.5.
No,
against
no, I
Arkansas.
couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
I
Couldn't
did
do
it. I did it. I did it. I'm trying to prove a
We're
point.
talking
here.
about my principles here.
I
couldn't
wasn't
do it.
taking it as an actual pick. I wasn't going to give him the spotlight of saying, hey, you have your own pick here. No,
Yeah.
you're going to be in the perfect parlay. So Pitt -4.5, LSU -9.5, Vanderbilt +5.5, Ole Miss -8.5. For wherever you take your plays there, it should be +1203. So win this, and you don't have to worry about a unit for the next 10 weeks or so.
Must be nice.
So
All right.
that's your what do they call it again? The fabulous perfect parlay? Is that what-
Ultimate.
The ultimate perfect parlay.
Well, you guys can just go ahead and turn this off now. It's not really bad.
Should I just throw the outro in right here?
Yeah, just plug it in. So I have 10 plays this week. We're going to get better or get even worse.
Get even or get even worse.
All right, Vegas Matt.
Since I've been
You know
sitting
what's funny
here,
is he could go 10-0 and still not be above.
this week's
That's tragic.
this week's strategy is do the opposite of what I would
That was
like.
his strategy last week.
That's my strategy. It worked.
Kind of.
Kind of worked.
Right? I mean, I was 50-50. We'll say I was 3-4.
So we're just gonna run through them. A couple duplicates. Oregon -27.5 against Northwestern.
Good pick.
Good pick.
There's no reason they shouldn't cover this. They just put up 69 on Oklahoma
But I
State.
thought you were doing
Like,
the opposite of what you think.
Yeah, but this one I really like.
See, this is why you. This is why. This is what happens.
Next pick. I think that they could do this themselves. Texas Tech, Oregon State over 60.5.
Yep.
I think their points will be scored.
You
could
think?
do that
Wait,
themselves.
you think they could do it themselves?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought you were doing the opposite
Yeah.
of what you thought.
So-
Your entire strategy's been out the window.
Hear me out. I like the under in this one because I think Texas Tech wins like 54-0.
Okay.
So,
All right.
So you're talking yourself into what
Yeah.
you don't like. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
because
got it.
last week I loved my card and I got 1 out of 7.
You absolutely loved your card last week,
I did.
which is very sad.
South Carolina Vandy. I have the over 47.5.
Okay.
Okay.
West Virginia and Pitt. I have under 57.5. Pitt's gonna put some points up.
Oh, see, okay, that makes me. I thought you had West Virginia 4.5.
I think West Virginia might struggle to score.
Okay.
Valid.
Duplicate, triplicate, whatever you want to call it. Arizona minus 1.5 against K-State.
Triplicate.
I have way different line than you. I have Georgia minus 3.5 against Tennessee. I got that.
You got
today.
lucky, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna have to start looking every Saturday because I thought we were recording Sunday morning,
Yeah.
and so I was like, okay, I need to pick some lines, and so right before going to bed, it was 2 a.m. I got out of the shower and I was just scrolling through the lines. So that's the move. It's Saturday night.
In the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping, find your
Tennessee
lines.
+7 at home.
This one, I'm hand up. I'm taking it for the team. Okay.
Okay.
This goes back to what we talked about earlier. I have South Florida plus 17 against Miami. I am ice cold. Taking one for the team. Miami's going to steamroll them. Throwing it out there.
If USF wins this goddamn football game,
I'm not counting it towards your record if that hits.
If they cover,
If they cover,
you should
I'm
put
not
in you should put in parentheses 1 and then his record.
I'm just gonna put an asterisk next to his record for the rest of the season.
Iowa under 43.5. Two more kind of off the wall plays. Didn't think I was going to touch these games, but I was like, we got to find something. Air Force and Utah State. I'm taking over 52.5. I think some points will be scored.
Did you all see the B2 bomber nachos?
Yes.
No.
They look
They're awesome.
sick. Let me look them
Way
up
better
for
than
you.
our nachos.
not
Last
hard.
pick of my slate for the week. Boston College minus 11.5 against Stanford.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
The only thing
I
is,
thought about it.
They got to travel to California, and it's 10:30 kickoff, East Coast.
Check that line. I think it's at a better line right now because I remember I was checking all the lines earlier today, and I think they were down to 10.5 or something, or 10, and I almost
While you're looking
took
at
it
that
because
11. Well, it depends what book you're looking at.
Oh, okay.
MGM has it at 10.5.
maybe that's what I saw. Okay. Wow, those look incredible.
So yeah, that looks. The box is in the shape of a B2 bomber,
Dude,
but
I
then
haven't
all
had-
the chips.
You got to say, I haven't had dinner yet. I'm so
I haven't had
hungry.
dinner
Yeah, it's so good.
the chips
looks
are
so
in the
good.
shapes of B2 bomber.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
yeah,
God,
really
that looks
sick.
good. All right. So that's where my tax dollars are going.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, we're on bye this week, so we're going to enjoy some football. Boise State is also on bye, so
Oh, so we're really gonna. We had nothing to worry about this
yeah.
week.
No sweat weekend. You can't lose.
Can't wait.
We have lost a bye before, though.
We have, yes,
have.
many times.
We have. Can we talk about this before we move on? The stupidness of the TV scheduling. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would
yeah.
you give Utah a 10 a.m. local kick and then give us the 3:30 local?
Oh, that doesn't make sense. We should have gotten the noon.
We should have got the noon
I would
slate.
have loved to have noon.
I know.
I know you would have.
It's the only reason I wanted the noon.
Yeah.
Gotta have all the dudes there, or we're
Or
testing a theory.
Maybe
If we're
Josh.
all, maybe it's the unanimous dudes rule with betting, but it's also
Oh,
in the stadium.
that would be
Is that tragic?
bad.
Well,
That would be horrible.
Each game that I've left early, I left the Baylor game early, and I left the Colorado game early. We've lost both those games. They've
But
all
you're not
been-
going to be at this game. Period.
I might go to the first quarter.
Oh, okay. So are you? You might need to take one for the team and not.
Tell you what, if South Florida hits,
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
we'll
out.
figure it out.
But yeah, so no football for us this weekend. So no game time, no mountain time. Any parting words before we head into North Carolina next week?
Bill
Go get
Belichick.
What'd you say?
Bill Belichick. All I'm going to say is, you got to find
You
a new
said
woman.
enough. Yeah.
You got to find a new woman. That's all I got to say.
Go Knights, charge on.
Charge on.
Charge on.